Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This reading is for my Twin Flame Collective. Those of you who find yourself on the spiritual awakening, the Twin Flame journey. We're taking a look at what is happening for you in your dynamic with your divine counterpart during the month of September. If you are new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif. I channel my message. I'm a medium, so I receive messages from Spirit. I don't just read the cards. I do use them to help me interpret my messages from Spirit, but most of what I do during my reading is me channeling. And so everything that I say from the time that I start this video until I finish is me channeling. Allow yourself to settle into your intuition. Take a few deep breaths. Ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this message, to help you to know which parts of the message is for you so that it resonates without a doubt. It is a general reading, so not everything, it's a possibility that not everything in the reading may fit. It might not all be for you, and that's okay. But it's important for you to be aware of what is for you so that you leave the rest. Our energy is so precious, and what we focus on, we welcome more of. So we definitely don't want to welcome into your space, into your journey, what is not meant for you, okay? To those of you who are part of my community, my subscribers, those of you who have commented, liked, shared my videos in the past, thank you so much for your energy. I appreciate you. I love reading the messages, the comments, and I love seeing how they resonate and how they help you to expand on your journey in love, on your twin flame journey. If you've taken the time to do any of those things, please know that I love and appreciate you and your energy, your time. It's precious. For those of you who have contacted me for a personal reading, I am honored and thank you for allowing me to assist you in bringing you messages from Spirit as you find your way on this path, along this path, on this journey. The twin flame journey is a challenging one, to say the least. It takes a lot of courage, and so I just want to honor you in doing so, in respecting your process and your awakening and doing whatever it takes, whatever you need to do to help you along this journey. On that note, for those of you who are interested in contacting me for a personal reading or getting signing up for my coaching, my spiritual life coaching, I just want to bring your attention to the fact that I only book clients via my personal email address, which is in the description box below. It is my info@evolvewithelif.co.za email address. There is a huge problem with people scamming, pretending to be YouTubers, readers, and scamming people online, taking your money and then pretending to give you a reading. I would hate for my viewers to experience that, and so I just want to make note of the fact that I don't take bookings via my social media. I only book clients via my email address. Okay, so you've entered a sacred space. I start all of my readings with a meditation where I open a remote healing specifically for my subscribers in the area of love and relationship with yourself. So if you are a subscriber, please know that you have access to this. And if you'd like to have access to it, click that subscribe button for energy healing in that particular area. Okay, so you've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flame burning. And I think we can begin. As I say, I start my readings with a meditation, and I do a remote healing. What started happening immediately as I started this video is I started downloading quite a lot of stuff, a lot of energy coming from you guys. So yeah, let me begin, because before I start mumbling, because I'm doing this intro trying to tell you everything that I feel you need to know, and Spirit is saying just get on with it. Okay, now, some of you, Sag, you've recently experienced a loss. Some of you a big one, others a small one. Spirit is saying to me, particularly in the area of love or an investment that you've made, and you don't understand why this has happened, because it was a bit of a shock. You don't feel like you were not expecting it. So I don't know if maybe you borrowed somebody money and you expected them to pay you back and they didn't, or you bought something online, or it's an investment that you made, an exchange where money is involved, and you were not expecting the loss. You were not expecting what had happened or taken place. What Spirit wants you to know is that it's not a loss. It's not a loss at all. Allow yourself to sit with the experience and understand that it is actually, it is serving you in some way to warn you with regards to, or maybe you were expecting something, made an investment with someone and expecting them to keep their word and they didn't, or you realize that someone that you really trust is not as trustworthy as you would have liked for them to be. Be aware of the fact that your guides and your keepers are with you. Your intuition is guiding you towards helping you to understand and recognize that people can only meet you where they are. For those of you who have made an investment and you've had a little bit of a financial loss, what you were searching for in that investment, you were searching for outside of yourself, but the answer's already within you. So if you were investing in getting out something that you feel you are missing, what Spirit is saying is you are not missing it. You do not lack it within yourself. You need to find it, go inward for that abundance, or for whatever it is you were trying to invest. You will know how it fits for those of you that message is for, okay? Because when you search for what is actually yours outside of yourself, or you're hoping that someone else will give it to you, then it comes from a place of missing, of knowing that it is missing, or believing that it is missing, or of lack. And the truth is that it is not missing from your life. It is there with you, within you. You just have to look at things differently. And the reason why it manifested in a physical loss is Spirit wants you to know, if you keep searching or reaching for what it is that is already yours outside of yourself, you are looking for it in the wrong place, because you believe it's missing when it's not, and you will keep pulling away from what is actually yours. It's about what you're manifesting. Okay? So for some of you that's not going to make sense, but for those of you who are at that place where this message is supposed to resonate with you, it will make sense. Okay? Don't look for what is already yours outside of yourself. You already have it. It is already yours. You just need to believe that, so that that disconnect that you feel, that gap can close. All right, so Sag, for those of you on a twin flame journey, we are going to take a look at what's happening with the divine masculine in this connection. We are going to look at what is happening for them in general at the moment, what is the general energy around them. And then I also want to look at how you are feeling about this connection at the moment. What is at the forefront of your energy currently? Okay, that is what we're going to do to start off this reading. And then, of course, we will move on into what the dynamic is, what the energies are in your connection. Remember, you are one soul, so you mirror one another. So looking at what's happening with the divine masculine is also happening with you, perhaps just in a different way. So your energies are one. Where you are on your journey is where they are on their journey, but theirs is more in the ego and yours is more conscious. Okay, So they will act out where they are in the things they do, not necessarily be able to make sense of it, whereas you're experiencing this awakening more on a conscious level. Guys, I'm struggling a little bit because I'm foggy and I'm having trouble focusing, and I've just asked Spirit why this is happening. I know I'm receiving a lot for you guys, but the energy around you is very intense at the moment. Spirit says to me, the reason why I'm experiencing this as I'm channeling your energy, Sag, you're on a twin flame journey and you look at your life and so much is going right for you. There's a lot of growth, there's a lot of healing, there is a lot of abundance, but you can't help but feel like there is something that is weighing on you of late. It is as if you feel something is weighing you down. There is something that is creating a fog or some sort of hindrance, and you feel this inside of you. You know that there is still something that is sort of holding you back, but you can't put your finger on it. Yeah, you know this, and it bothers you, but you can't seem to figure out what it is. And Spirit is saying that you just need to trust in the universe, trust the divine, trust your guides. You don't have to figure it out right this minute. You don't have to know what is going on right now. You don't have to know because you are feeling the urgency to know what it is so that you can fix what needs to be fixed. There is nothing for you to be fixed. There is nothing for you to fix right now. Energetically, Sag, you are giving birth to something. You need to just be okay with not knowing. Be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to go through the motions. Set the intention to allow your guides and keepers, the divine, to handle this. Everything is going to be okay. It'll come to you as it needs to, when it needs to, if it needs to. Okay? When I refer to the divine masculine and feminine in this dynamic, those of you who are not familiar, on the twin flame journey, the twin flame journey is a spiritual awakening. It is not a journey, it is not some sort of romantic journey that we embark on about two people that need to find one another. It is a spiritual awakening. It is about one being, one soul. You are one soul. You've incarnated into this time-space reality with two bodies, two minds. The two bodies and the two minds have incarnated here because of the polarity that is part of this 3D reality, the yin and the yang. But you are one being. And you represent the divine masculine, and the divine feminine is representative of the positive and the negative polarity in the dynamic. Also symbolic of the intuition and the ego. When you look at your divine masculine, you expect them to see life, the world, the way you do. But if you remember and you understand the basis, you will remember that you're able to process and experience everything that you're experiencing intuitively. Yes, you can get caught up in your ego, but you're inclined to process experience through your intuition. more than the divine masculine, which is indicative of the ego. They experience all of this and their reality through their rational mind, their logic, their ego. They take what they see, what they are able to taste and experience in this moment as, in terms of the five senses, as their absolute truth. Whereas for the divine feminine, who processes and experiences through the intuition, you're already able to overlook those 5D things and understand that there is energy, and that is your basis for what is real. It is easier for you to do that. So when you look at your divine masculine and there is a lack of knowing, it pains you, it hurts you very deeply. Because the intuition is about knowing, it's about ancient wisdom. It's the part of you that is soul, that knows what is infinite. Whereas the ego can only understand based on data that they've experienced here in this 3D reality. And if your divine masculine's life experience has taught them certain things, and if the data that they've accumulated through that life experience has negative connotations in association to relationship, understand that that is what they consider to be reality and their truth. They reach for understanding when it is about knowing, and knowing is easier for you because you process through your intuition. Knowing can only be obtained, that sense of knowing exists on a soul level. So sometimes you expect too much from them, more than they are able to connect with at the rate that you are able to, because they are still trying to understand. The divine masculine, also known as the negative polarity in your dynamic, is feeling a sense of urgency. However, at the moment, time is blending for them. They're struggling. They're not feeling grounded. They feel as though the past, what has been, the present, the future has all come together. It is blended, and they feel as though they're losing touch of reality. What they are experiencing is moving through the veil and experiencing themselves more on an intuitive level. They're experiencing themselves from a soul level, and it feels very, very unnatural to them, and so they are inclined to make it wrong or to try and figure out what is the matter, what is wrong, which is why you're experiencing it the way that I've initially channeled at the beginning, where you feel like there is something that is weighing you down. Something that is still holding you back. Something that you are still needing to connect with. You are also feeling a sense of loneliness that you haven't felt for quite a while. Sadness and grief, waves that come over you. You find yourself picking up on your person's energy. The divine masculine is connecting with certain truths at the moment, deeper secrets, secrets that they are not external secrets, inner secrets. That is why I'm saying, for you, Divine Feminine, you are feeling the energy of being pregnant with something and you don't know if it's good or bad. There is nothing in this universe that is not here to serve you. Your ego's tendency to make things right or wrong, allow that to just step to the side. There are ancient truths that your person is connecting with at the moment. They are finding themselves being able to connect with that knowing from time to time. They do still have the tendency to doubt themselves. Wow, I'm 20 minutes into this reading already and I haven't even started the actual reading. There's a lot going on here, guys. They're having major downloads at the moment and they're feeling very lonely. That's what you're picking up. You're the person that they would normally have spoken to about this. They don't know what to make of all of this because you would have been the person that would have helped them to make sense of what they're experiencing. They're feeling very lonely. But they know that it is good. They don't quite know what it is, but they know that it is good. Your person struggles with feeling oppressed in when it comes to finances. However, I'm seeing that there is an expectation of celebration with you and of good fortune coming in. So obviously your person is expecting that things are going to be resolved to some extent with you. I'm seeing celebration, laughter, and things just being okay with you. They don't have a plan about how that's happening. As I say, they're in this foggy state where they're receiving all of this download, but they're expectant of it because of that knowing of abundance coming in and having a deeply emotional reunion with you, celebration with you, resolution with you. Now, for the Divine Feminine, I just want to see where you are with your person. Thank you, Spirit. How is the Divine Feminine feeling around or about the Divine Masculine or around this connection at the moment? Thank you. Okay. So, you're in a dreamy state. Ooh, and you're at the point now where you feel like you're the one that needs to make the decision about whether you still want to let this in or not. Whether you still want to focus on this person or not. You feel as though you're at a place, you're at a doorway where you need to make a choice. And you don't know if you can trust this person. You're expecting that if you were to consider letting them back in or allowing them into your space, that they could possibly hurt you again or not have the best of intentions. All right. What Spirit wants you to know is that this is the choice that you're having to make is less about them, whether you give them your attention or not, and more about which end of the stick are you going to give attention to, because you're giving split energy. Are you going to feed into your fears? Remember now, this person is human and they've made many mistakes, but really, have you died? And has it destroyed you? No. It's only helped you to grow. If you are watching this video and your experience with this person has taken you backwards, has caused you to regress, has caused you to become less of a person, then you are not on a twin flame journey. That is something else. Okay. Spirit is saying to the twin flames that are watching this video that despite the horrors that you've experienced, if you want to call it that, and all of the terrible things that have happened, you have grown. It has served you. It has not destroyed you. It has not left you less of a person. But your belief that it has, or your belief that anything that anybody outside of you, anything that any person can do to you can have a devastating effect on your life, comes from a place of not knowing who you are. You are powerful beyond measure. You are not, it doesn't matter what other people do. Your well-being does not depend on what somebody else does or does not do. Okay, everything that comes into your life experience is here to serve you. It has served you. Focus on that. Move away from the fear. It is not real. It is irrational. Nothing so devastating and terrible has happened to you. You've experienced some pain. It is your ego that has experienced that pain because it is the melting away of your ego. It is for your highest good. You have opened up. You have become more. You have evolved. Now you need to catch up with the more that you have become. That is the choice that you're having to make. Are you going to keep feeding into this delusion of terror and fear and of devastation, or are you going to focus on the other end of the stick where this experience, all of it, has contributed to your growth, to you becoming more of who you really are, and how beautiful and how amazing that is? You need to decide, because at the moment you're sending split energy, it is tearing you apart on the inside. You are pregnant with something. You are pregnant with something amazing, and it's only your ego that makes you feel as though it could be scary or it could be bad, because you are going to shed the skin. You are the ego is being confirmation from angel guides. The ego is melting away, and what you are giving birth to on this journey is frightening for your ego, because it has to release and surrender its power and its hold over your life experience. There is nothing bad to expect here, except if you keep believing that there could be. You are welcoming evidence of that, which is exactly what happened, what Spirit was warning you about when you experienced that little loss that you have recently. Spirit is saying to you, if you keep focusing on the fear and expecting bad things to happen, you will keep attracting evidence of that. But it will never really be so bad that it is debilitating or that it really robs you of your life experience, except that you are causing yourself pain. It is not real, but you are going to keep attracting it. That is your choice. Do you focus into the fear, which yields more discomfort, or do you focus into the faith and what is real and all the beauty that has come with this and all the expansion that has come and how amazing you are and how much more you've become? You know your story. There is no real loss that you've experienced here. You've only gained. It is the lie from your ego that you keep feeding into that is causing you pain, and that is a choice you need to make. Spirit is saying, the poison, the venom, the bite, the snake that you fear outside of yourself lives within you. Now, the truth here is that despite the hardship and the trouble and the agony and the pain and of the ego melting away, and the things that your person has done that you feel is the reason why you've experienced pain, everything is going to turn out so beautifully and in your favor. You are going to give birth to some of you are even going to, some of you there's a spirit baby on the way. Some of you, there will be a child coming into this dynamic. I'm seeing eggs hatching. What you've been doing is you've been building a nest. Don't throw your eggs out of the nest because you think that they are empty. They are not. Take it as it resonates, guys. I am not going to make sense to everybody. I'm channeling. This person is someone you can trust. Remember that they are a friend first and foremost before they are your expectation of a romantic partner. They are a person with their own struggles and their own expectations. There is also a lot of, Some of you, there is money that's supposed to come in, there is good fortune that's supposed to come in, but you're holding it back because of this negative focus. You're keeping negative energy and negative emotion active. You keep reactivating the things that have hurt you, and you don't realize how much you're blocking. You're blocking money coming in, abundance coming in. You're blocking this egg hatching. You're blocking good things coming in. That's why you feel as though you're pregnant with something. You are. You're overdue. You're overdue. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else for my Sag twin flame? Release self-imposed bondage. Release yourself from self-imposed bondage. Beliefs. Self-imposed bondage. Doesn't matter where you go, guys. Doesn't matter where you go. You can go from relationship to relationship. You can date different people. You can find someone that is completely different to what you've ever had. You cannot run away from your bondage, because you take your bondage with you where you go, because you take your energy with you where you go, because you take your outdated beliefs with you where you go, because you take your obsession with your fears. You think your fear protects you. Your fear is ruining your life. Sorry guys, my cards went flying. Release yourself from self-imposed bondage. Release yourself from your addiction to your wounds, your trauma, your fear, your need for control. So that you can allow this Two of Cups in, this new beginning. This Two of Cups, this twin flame connection. This person that mirrors you, that loves you and adores you. But they are still trying to figure out where they can find the parts of themselves that are missing, so that they can be good enough for you, so that you can feel safe with them. It is not their job to make you feel safe. You need to meet with yourself here. You need to meet them here. Meet with them here. Stop looking for them outside of you. Meet with them here. You are one soul. So then you will find that stability that is the essence of your connection, and you will stop searching for stability, for safety in what they do or do not do. It will become irrelevant, and then they will feel as though they are enough. That the pieces that they are looking for are there within them, that they are not missing pieces, that they are in fact whole, and that all they need to do is be with you, because you have learned to be with yourself. This new beginning in love, recognition. You think your choice is, do I still focus on this person or do I let them go? If you're on a twin flame journey by now, my dear, the frustrating news that echoes within you and that I'm going to confirm for you is that you can't run from yourself. This person is you. No one else is going to be able to. You will not, the resonance that you miss in this person, you will only find in this person. When you come to a place where you're comfortable, because you now know that the resonance is here within you, because they are here within you, perhaps then you can decide that you want to move on. You want to welcome other things into your life. You think that you are reaching for them, for wholeness and for balance with this person outside of yourself. You're reaching for it here. They've come to bring you powerful lessons here. You are on the brink of giving birth to this. Temperance, that's your card, Sag. I just see the angels cleansing your thoughts, your beliefs, helping you to release this grief that you hold on to. You can have what you want. You get to have what you want. Healing, so much healing has taken place here. So much healing has taken place here. You are whole. You are more than you think. You're not this broken person anymore. You just need to believe it. You know what you want. You don't have to doubt yourself. So much healing has taken place here. Wish fulfillment is coming in. The Wheel of Fortune needs to come in the upright position. You need to realize that you manifest with what you focus on. Focus on the positive things that have come out of this experience, and only that. So that this Wheel of Fortune can come into the upright position, so that old karmic cycles can close and your abundance can come in. The abundance that I was talking about there. There's change coming about, and it's with this ego battle taking place within. Now, everything that I've described for you, remember I say to you, your person is experiencing the same things in different ways in their lives. You're experiencing it on a conscious level in your energy. They're experiencing it with the stuff that's happening in their lives. The choice that they need to make. Realizing that there's nothing that they need to fear. Your person has trust issues that they're coming face to face with, realizing that so much goodness is coming to their lives. And because they were too afraid to trust it, they manifested problems and issues. How they see themselves and how you see them as two different things. But you are one another's wish fulfillment, and you both know that. You are clear about that. There is reconciliation coming in. When this inner battle with ego is resolved, reconciliation, reunion comes back into play here. Do I take this? No. Okay. What is the outcome to be expected for Sag on this journey during the month of September? Trusting the intuition, releasing self-imposed bondage. Both of you realizing that you need to start taking what you really want seriously. Sharing of and expressing of hidden emotions, secrets, things that this divine masculine has kept from you. Coming in with a deeper appreciation of self from the both of you. Accepting this love, the emotions, this who you really are. This divine masculine in this month of September gets to accept what they know about you and who you really are. This divine masculine, as much as you've sort of demonized them and made them bad, they've also done the same to you. But the truth is the truth. They have to accept it. They know who you are. They know your goodness. And they know how good you are for them and what you mean to them. There is movement towards you during the month of September. This masculine is not expecting for you to respond favorably to them moving towards you, making any effort towards you. They expect that you will not respond positively to them coming towards you, because they know that they've made a mess here. They've done something to really cause a rift between the two of you, and they're expecting you to reject them. But they know this is something that they need to do. They know this is something that they need to do. They need to close the gap between you in this month of September. That is what they are going to be inspired to do, and that what they feel really strongly about, guys. They know they haven't treated you fairly in the past, and they really, they feel that they need to do, they want to do better with that. They doubt their capacity though. They're still figuring out what it is that they believe where you are concerned. They also have split energy the way that you do. But this person, they've really tried to focus elsewhere and to get their mind off of you and to stop thinking about you and to just move on, but they haven't been able to. And they know that they still have to make a choice. For many of you, this person is going to walk away and come towards you knowing that they are not perfect and thinking, you know what? We're just going to have to figure this out. That's the energy that I'm getting here. We're just going to have to figure this out. I'm not perfect. I may never be perfect. But I can't ignore this anymore. We're just going to have to figure this out together. Because there is nothing else for me. That is what I'm hearing from the Divine Masculine. Oh, this is a heavy period for you guys. Sag, this has been your reading. If it resonates, please comment. Let me know. For those of you, as I said, interested in a personal reading, I feel like a lot of you are going to need to get one. A lot has come through in terms of channeling. I'm not sure that it'll make total sense to all of you, but we trust Spirit. I always trust Spirit. Spirit knows best. There is the 10 of Pentacles here. There is the 10 of Cups here. There is the 2 of Cups here. There is the Lovers. All of your cards. The Queen of Cups. So much love here, guys. So much. You guys do not understand how you are working against yourself with the split energy, and how you're causing yourself unnecessary pain. You are giving birth. It is going to be. It is done. There is nothing that can hinder what needs to come into your lives. Give yourself a break. So much love and light. Do what is best for you, of course. And I will see you guys next time. I hope that this reading serves you. Love and light. Bye now.